What up, everybody? This is Gil Lowry from the Onyx Truth Podcast, and you were listening to my homeboy T. Wilson from the What Up Doe Show. So keep it locked, fam.
Give me a sip of water. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. It's time to recognize if you don't know. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. It's time to recognize if you don't know.
The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
Hey, come on with it. It's Friday, y'all. Hey, it's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, what up, though, y'all? It's your boy T. Wilson. I am live on a Friday, man, and I am glad it is Friday. It's been a tough week because I got sick a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still not 100%, man. I actually took a step backwards. My voice might sound a little better, but my health doesn't feel actually as good as I felt yesterday. I'm feeling a little like I took a step backwards yesterday. So we're going to get it together over the weekend, though, man. We got to. We don't have a choice. We got to do what we got to do. Let's get to some birthdays, man. I got some big ones today. I got none other than the host of the Shiznit Show, the father of the Red Rock podcast, Mr. Dino Red. What's up, Dino? Dino, what's going on, man? I got Dino on the phone over here, man. Dino, what's going on, man? What's happening with you, brother? You good? All right, good deal. So, yes, Dino Red is having a birthday today, man. He does the Red Rock podcast. He has the Shiznit Show as well as Hoopla. So both shows can be heard you can catch them both on the shiznitshow.com for more information. They're both on Stitcher.com as well. And I want to say big up to Dino Red, man. He is a very active member of the Black Podcast United. He is a very prominent member of the Black Podcast family out there. So big up to Dino Red on his birthday, man. That's a big one. Also, I want to give a big up to my homeboy, extremely popular comedian and radio personality back in the D, my boy Foolish. What the deal is, Foolish? What's going on, man? What up, Doe? That's my dog. We both from Southwest Detroit. I remember before he was so popular, when he was just coming up, he wasn't even ready to get on the stage yet. He was like, I don't want to do it yet. And now he's on, and he's big time. So big up to Foolish. That's my boy. Big up to Joseph Wright III. And last and far from least, one of my first loves, man, Sharon Baytops. What's up, Shay Frey Bay? Man, me and this girl was so doggone tight. It was ridiculous. We were thick like bread and water. You could, if you saw one, you saw the other. We was everywhere together. We did it all. We experimented. We learned a lot about relationships because of each other. And I love you forever for that, Shay. That's my girls and that's my birthday. So happy birthday to all of y'all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I got the little snotty nose. I couldn't do the like I'm supposed to do the But you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go on and get this party started. Yeah, I'm going to do the show today without any background music. How about it? Y'all want to give it a try? Let's give it a go, man. See how this goes. This should be interesting. Anyway, let's get down to it.
What Up Doe Sports?
The Cleveland Cavaliers extended their winning streak to 12 games, dropping the visiting Los Angeles Clippers 105-94, and the score was not that close. The game wasn't as close as the score, I should say. Behind 23 points and 9 assists from LeBron James. Big up to the Hoopla crew. Hippity Hoopla! Cavs forward Kevin Love bounced back from a 5-point performance against Philadelphia with 24 points and 9 rebounds in 29 minutes. With the win and a Washington Wizards loss, Cavaliers are now number 3 in the East at 31-20. The Clippers fell to 33-17. And I bring up Hoopla because the Hoopla crew hates LeBron. Hoopla! They hate LeBron. Anyway, Chris Paul had a lot to say about the officiating of the rookie female referee, Lauren Holtkamp, saying, "You're blind, baby." Excessive number of texts were a result of normal back and forth that resulted in unwarranted texts. He was quoted as saying, "If she calls that way, this might not be for her." Adam Silver is yet to weigh in, and while this might earn Paul a fine, the NBA should look into it because there were definitely a lot of texts. Many of them were unnecessary texts you don't normally see called, probably because she's not accustomed to the NBA game as men were. She reacts to the men reacting to each other differently than men do. It could be. It could just be that she's a rookie ref and not that she's a female. Either way, this text affect your future, because you get so many texts and then you can lose a game and that kind of stuff. So because text affects the future of your team and can affect you even in playoff runs, the NBA really needs to look into this and make sure there's nothing to it.
You're blind, baby. What Up Doe Entertainment?
Bobby Brown is adamant he doesn't want to take his daughter Bobbi Kristina off of life support because he believes in God-driven miracles. Bobbi's feelings are not shared by doctors who have advised him she will not improve and pulling life support is an appropriate action. When it comes to miracles, when people are banking on miracles, it oftentimes, and I apologize that I'm snotting and snorting, man. There's nothing I can do. I'll try to mute it if I know it's coming, but if I miss it, I apologize. But miracles, when people are banking on miracles, doctors normally disagree. That's why it's a miracle. A miracle is something that the doctor is giving up, and we're banking on a higher power to take control and do something that the doctor can't. So that's not abnormal that the doctors don't agree. Anyway, Brown and his family are deeply religious, and they believe doctors cannot account for miracles. Miracles the family has seen before. Bobbi Kristina's condition has remained the same since Monday morning. Her brain functions are minimal, and there has been no improvement. Very sad story, man. This really bothers me a little bit, a lot of it. It bothers me a lot. I'll be frank. It's not just a little. It actually bothers me quite a bit, I should say. Anyway, when his daughter was transferred to Emory University Hospital Tuesday, Bobby Brown was hopeful that the renowned staff could do something, but the fact that there's been no change is what doctors believe is the handwriting on the wall, and they think that Bobby will eventually have to come around to their way of thinking. And either way, it's sad. The only thing that could make this story feel better is a miracle. Quite frankly, that's it. If we can get a miracle out of this, then that would make this story feel okay. If we can't get a miracle out of this story is going to end nothing but bad. I mean, and it is, and I hate to say that, and it's sad to watch. It's very hard to watch this story develop, because you can see this family going through some anguish, and you can just feel what this family feels almost. And Bobby has some very mixed emotions. He has a child on the way in and a child on the way out, and that is a very, very intense emotional roller coaster ride, and I am feeling very, very bad for Bobby Brown and the families of the Brown and Houston families who are all involved with the outcome of what's going on with Bobbi Kristina. So my prayers go up for them on that. Rapper Turk of the Hot Boys is joining his homie Lil Wayne, filing a lawsuit against Birdman's label for allegedly cheating him out of millions. Turk claims Birdman and Cash Money have done some shady accounting and kept the info in his real earnings under wraps. And he wants his money. Looks like Turk and Weezy had a chat because Turk says the label broke its deal with him just like it did with Lil Wayne. He's demanding a judge hand over rights to all of his music. Turk wants the court to void his contract and give him at least $1.3 million in damages, a far cry from the $51 million that Lil Wayne is asking for. I guess that shows you a bit of the disparity between their two careers.
Up Doe News.
In Denver, Colorado being a state where recreational use of marijuana has been legalized, a new mobile app allowing marijuana users to meet potential mates and network about the best places to score the drug is coming to Apple devices.
I am delivered!
Named Hi There, Hi like H-I-G-H, Hi There. The Tinder-style app was created by CEO Todd Mitchum after one of its dinner dates quickly ended when he revealed his marijuana use.
Yeah, 'cause I got high, because I got high, because I got high. La da 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 da.
We wanted to build a cool piece of technology, dude, to solve the problem of where do millions and millions of cannabis consumers go to meet people, dude, connect with people and build relationships, dude. That's what Mitchum told the What Up Doe Show. The app is based in Denver, Colorado, where recreational use of marijuana was made legal in 2012. Hi There is only available in 23 states that have legalized medical marijuana. Aside from pairing weed smokers, the app allows users to discern preferences, such as whether a person smokes a wax hash with a vaporizer or regular marijuana in cigarette form, as well as whether a person is energetic or sluggish when high.
Yeah, 'cause I got high, because I got high, because I got high. La da 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 da.
Users may also network and exchange advice about dispensary prices and other details. A lot of people say we're the Tinder. I'm sorry, that's his voice again. Back up. A lot of people say we're the Tinder of weed, dude. But that's only one facet of the whole thing, dude. It's so much bigger than that, man. It's bigger than that. We're bigger than just Tinder of weed, man. We are just weed connoisseurs, dude.
I am delivered!
Oh, man. In Addison, Illinois. I think you're going to like this one. A woman said she was shocked and outraged to discover her Comcast cable TV bill referred to her as super big.
Bitch!
63-year-old Mary Bauer had been having trouble with her Comcast TV service. She needed to have 39 visits from technicians between November 2013 and April 2014.
What?
39 visits from technicians.
What?
Between November 2013
What?
and April 2014.
Okay!
Bauer said 4 months went by without her receiving a paper bill in the mail.
What?
And when one finally arrived in the mail, it was Wednesday, it was addressed to Super Bitch Bauer.
Okay!
This is a disgrace to me. Why are they doing this to me? I pay my bills. I don't deserve this. Well, see, you know what? That's a problem. People think because they pay their bills, they have the right to treat people any old kind of way. Just because you paid your bill doesn't mean you're not about it, okay? Just because you paid your bill. If you're bothering them about petty stuff, being a does not mean that you wasn't paying your bill. A lot of bill payers, a lot of people that pay their bills, they have good credit, so they think that gives them the right to about any and every little thing, okay? That might be exactly why they're doing this to you. Anyway, moving on. Comcast said the bill is under investigation and officials plan to contact Bauer for further information. The incident comes after Washington State resident Ricardo Brown received a Comcast bill addressed to Asshole Brown after he canceled his service. Dang, I tried to stop that before I coughed, man. I'm sorry. Anyway, Comcast issued an apology to Brown and his wife because of the incident.
Okay!
Staying right there in Illinois, adult in Illinois, a pickup truck drove onto the back of a traveling carrier truck on I-94.
What?
That's right. The car carrier stopped at 3:30 a.m. because the driver felt a jolt and thought he might have blown a tire.
What?
The farmer is going on. However, an examination of his truck revealed a pickup truck behind the carrier had traveled at a high enough rate of speed to board the car carrier.
What?
The pickup driver, who suffered minor injuries, was taken to Munster Community Hospital, and the case is under investigation.
Okay!
I'm still trying to figure out how this happened. I mean, you just would think that it can't get on. It would have to jump. Because when it's traveling, it's not like the thing is down where you can actually board the ramp. So how in the world? I need to see how this investigation goes because I can't figure it out for the life of me. I just can't figure it out. I guess
Do you wanna ride?
Took on new meaning.
7:30.
Come experience pop culture from the dark side. On the 7:30 show with me, Latone Heart.
I need my cigar on this.
Available on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, TuneIn, Betamax, and VHS.
Yo, what's up with your boy?
I'm just a man with a fork in a world full of soup. No, I don't need no damn medicine.
Latone Heart. He may need medicine.
Check me out on the 7:30 Show podcast.
And speaking of Latone Heart, let's go to Wisconsin. That's the kind of shit that goes down in Wisconsin. Latone is from Wisconsin. Always playing like you're hard, and he's from Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Him and 3 other black people live in Wisconsin. And one of them is mixed. Big up to D-Rock. Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, the couple whose pet kangaroo sparked a call to police during a visit to McDonald's said he is a therapy animal. Larry and Diana Moyer said they own 5 kangaroos. Wait a minute. Back up. They own 5 kangaroos. Get a real pet. Anyway, Larry and Diana Moyer say they own 5 kangaroos in their home outside of Beaver Dam, and the youngest of the animals, named Jimmy, often accompanies them on outings. The other 4 are named Latone, Dino, Spirit G, and Damon. Take that, you bitch! Friday's trip to McDonald's was the first time police were called on the 8-month-old kangaroo, despite his having visited the restaurant on several previous occasions. I wish the person in McDonald's would have just come to talk to me instead, Diana Moore told the What Up Doe Show. Larry Moyer said, Jimmy is friendly to strangers. He just hops around the restaurant and says hi. You can pet him. He's just a little guy. You can touch him. You can pet him. He's okay. Hi, my name is Jimmy. I'm Jimmy the kangaroo. You can touch me. You can pet me. I'm a lot of fun for all your friends. The couple said Jimmy serves as a therapy animal for Diana Moyer while she receives treatment for cancer. It's a friend for her, a companion, and we have a little car seat and stroller. Really? I mean, I can empathize with the cancer thing and the cancer treatment, and I know it's a very serious disease, and I think that's cool that she has a pet for therapy. What's wrong with a puppy? That's what I don't get. What's wrong with a puppy? Anyway, Beaver Dam police said the Moyers were not cited during the incident at McDonald's despite a ban on exotic pets in the city. This is obviously not a black family, because if they were black, they don't care if you've got cancer, Ebola. It doesn't matter. You're not going to break the law and be black and get away with it. But if you're white, you can bend the rules a little bit, and we can empathize with you. If you're white, we can bend the rules for you, because that's how we roll in America. Okay, it's time for a Facebook question of the day. Question is, can you develop feelings for someone you have never met? The answer to that is absolutely yes. Because, it depends on what you mean by met. If you mean met in person, the answer is yes. If you met online and you just communicate with a person back and forth online, yes, you can develop feelings for that person. I remember back when we didn't have cable, fad DSL and whatever you call it now, this cable high-speed internet for everybody, and it was all dial-up. Remember dial-up internet connections? Okay, you don't have to be that old to remember that. It's a very young technology, believe it or not, still. But dial-up technologies, and I used to compare that. Your computer has to make a phone call to get online, and in that essence, quite frankly, it's just like picking up the phone every night and calling the same person, and you have a long phone conversation. It's no different if you're doing that online, meeting up online every night and having a long online conversation. Is just as involved, and you can get just as emotionally involved, get to know that person very much. I would say even more so, because you are getting to know a person from the inside out that way. And yes, your personalities can come across online to each other, and you can definitely develop feelings for someone that you've never met, and by way of internet. And that's just a real answer. I normally try to be funny with this shit, but that time I just had to be real with you. And that's your Facebook question of the day. And that's all I got. And I'm out of here, man. I got to get rolling. I took a lot more time on today's show than I thought I would. Big up to my man Latone Heart. He hosts a show called The 730 Show. You can catch it on Stitcher.com as well as iTunes. Big up to Dino Red, and happy birthday to you, brother. He has a show called The Shiznit Show.com. He also co-hosts a show called Hoopla. How did I forget that? Anyway, I also got you can catch both of those on Stitcher, by the way. And also I got to give a big up to my girl Lavinia. She be show enough. She does a show called Straight No Chaser, and another show called Just Thinking Out Loud with her cousin Bajetto Rising. And I also want to give a big up to my man Enrique Black of the 5 Minutes Away podcast on Stitcher, Gil Laurie of the Onyx Truth on Stitcher, Murray Riley Jr. of the Sky Shout Radio podcast on Stitcher, and last but not least, Lisa Marie of Juice Talk Radio on Spreaker.com. That's all I got, man. Peace out. Pressure crease out. Keep the police out while I bust his niece out. And I'm out of here like last year. Peace.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?